you doing here?
Sorry, I was trying not to wake you up.
Why are you here?
I need my passport.
At 11 o'clock at night?
Well, yeah, it's like an impromptu trip. I gotta go to Bermuda tomorrow morning to meet some potential clients.
Bermuda? Clients in Bermuda?
Well, yeah, why not?
Alone?
Fine, I'm going with Shannon for a couple of days. I just don't want to fight about it.
Have you been drinking?
Yeah, a little.
And driving because you drove here, right?
I had 2 drinks.
You know you could hurt someone, Dean, or God forbid you get arrested. What example are you setting for your daughter? What kind of father are you?
Well, I guess I'm not a perfect father like yours. Wow, you are just like him. You know, nobody measures up.
Why do you start this? You're the only one that ever compares yourself to my dad, not me. You know, your business takes a hit. My dad tries to help, and you resent him for that. It's just your ego, Dean. You won't listen to anyone. And here you are again, running away from your problems.
Macy.
Hi, Dad.
Sorry that we woke you up, baby. Daddy just had to come get something.
Yeah, I gotta go out of town for a couple of days. But I'll be back in about a week, and then we can hang out, and we'll have a really good time, okay?
Okay.
Okay, now you go back up to bed, all right, sweetie?
Mommy will be up in just a second, baby doll.
Okay. Good night.
Night.
Next time you come, Dean, could you just call first?
It's always been 50-50.
Mr. Collins makes the rules, and he's saying 60-40. You can pay us the 10% later.
There is no profit in it, Evan.
You want to wind him, Mr. Collins? Go ahead. Call him. I'm just picking up the cash.
But this is ridiculous.
Look, get real, Bill. We have other lots. They all unload more cars than you do. You could disappear tomorrow and Mr. Collins wouldn't notice. You want the cars or not?
Collins isn't the only guy with cars, you know.
Bill, don't ever think about going behind his back.
Hey, Evan. Drive me to school, remember?
Of course.
Something happened with Evan?
That bastard Collins wants another 10%.
Well, you don't have to deal with him much longer, right?
Unless I lose my grip and blow him away. We still doing the school thing, the museum?
Yeah, the van leaves around 3:15, so we'll be back around 6. I'll just text message you when we leave.
You gonna be able to pull this off?
Yeah, positive.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go.
U.S. and Canada were part of those countries as well as other parts of the Western European Union. Now, who knows what happened in April of 1949? Jeremy?
They all met in D.C. to sign the North Atlantic Treaty.
Very good. And for a bonus point, what were those countries agreeing to do?
They were essentially agreeing to stick together if one of them was attacked by a communist country. So the idea was that together they could protect each other.
Exactly. Strength in numbers, right? Okay. Class is just about over. Everybody understands the homework assignment for tonight. And how many history club members do we have in here? Okay, you guys just meet me right out front after the bell, and I think the van should be waiting for us. Miss Smith? Where do you think you're going?
Bio. I have next class.
When were we gonna work on that college essay you asked me to help you with?
I've been meaning to come see you about it.
I'm walking to bio with you, and we are going to pin down a time for the two of us to work on that together. Time's a waste. No more laziness, Missy.
So, what kind of ride you got today? That coupe you had yesterday was so badass.
I didn't borrow one today.
Oh. Hey, so I know you have that stupid history club thing this afternoon, but I was thinking maybe tomorrow we could head over to the lot and talk to your uncle.
Yeah, maybe.
Think he'll give me a deal on a Honda? Like with rims and everything?
If he's got one.
Awesome. My dad's finally starting to come around on this whole car thing. Man, so lucky to have an uncle who owns a car lot.
Yeah, not that lucky.
Right. Tomorrow you'll probably cruise up in a Porsche or something. Anyway, I gotta roll. Later, man.
Yeah, later.
Hey, I'm glad I caught you. I wanted to check and see how your uncle's doing. Is he feeling any better?
Yeah, kinda. He switched insulin, so he's feeling a little bit better.
Oh, well, that's good, right?
Hey, thanks for taking the time to talk about it last week, by the way.
Jeremy, of course. I can always listen to stuff like that.
He actually didn't want me to take this trip, but I talked him into it.
Why wouldn't he want you to come?
No, he says it's a waste of time, I guess.
Okay, well, I think that you're really gonna like the War Museum. I'm glad you're coming.
Yeah, I've been there, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, I was young, so I don't remember much.
No, well, you're old enough to appreciate it now. You guys still okay?
Yes.
This place is fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah. My dad died in one of these when I was about 4.
Was he in Bosnia?
Yeah. He was serving in the UN. He died 4 days before he was supposed to come home.
Oh, Jeremy.
My mom was so upset. She just couldn't go on without him.
So you lost both of them?
About a week after he died, she sent me over to my uncle's. And, well, found her body the next day. I have some letters that my dad gave me before he died, but I can't find them. My uncle must have thrown them out.
I am so sorry. I can't imagine how hard that must have been on you.
No, it's okay. I was really young, so I don't know much about them.
Jeremy, I just found this in the gift shop. I thought you might want to learn more about why your dad was there.
Bought it. You didn't have to do that.
I wanted to. It's yours, you know, to keep. Right. Jeremy,
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
what are you still doing here? Isn't it after 6 o'clock?
Oh, I just had to grab some books from the library for lit.
Oh.
Something wrong with your car?
It was working fine this morning, and now it won't start. I was just about to call the auto club.
Well, you know my uncle owns a car lot, so I know a little bit about engines. You want me to take a look?
Sure. Yeah, I actually need to call my dad and let him know I'm gonna be late for dinner.
Sure.
Hello.
Hey, Dad, it's me.
Hey, sweetie, you on your way? Dinner's almost ready.
Tell her I helped.
Lacey's in charge of beverages.
No, I'm still at school. My car won't start, but a student thinks he might be able to fix it.
Are you sure I can come get you?
No, you don't have to do that.
Got it?
Oh, he thinks he fixed it.
Yeah, it's just your battery. Let me give it a try.
Oh, okay. Hold on, Dad.
I'm not going anywhere, sweetie. Sounds like it's working.
Oh, thank God. Yes.
Drive safe now.
All right.
See you in a bit.
I'll see you soon.
Okay, hon, we'll keep your plate warm.
Love you, Mom.
Tell Lacey I love her too.
Okay, hon.
Okay, bye.
Is that your daughter?
Yes. My dad's trying to teach her how to cook. We'll see how that goes.
How old is she?
9.
When I was 9, the only thing I knew how to cook was peanut butter sandwiches.
Oh.
Oh, man.
What's wrong?
No, I totally forgot I was supposed to be home. I stayed at the library way too long.
Oh, I'm sure that's fine. You were studying.
No, it won't be fine. If I run home, I can make it in like 20 minutes.
Run? Where's your car?
I was just using it till my uncle found a buyer.
Oh,
But, guess I'll see you tomorrow.
yeah. Jeremy. Where do you live?
Oh, out on Fox Hill Road.
That's on my way home. Why don't I just give you a ride?
I don't know, I wouldn't want to be a bother.
Oh, come on. You just fixed my car. I can give you a lift home. Get in.
Thanks.
Nice, Jeremy. And that's it. That a boy.
I was thinking about applying to university in Pittsburgh.
Yeah? It's a really good school. Where do you live exactly?
Just keep going straight. I'll tell you when we get close. Yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna get in.
Hey, why would you say that? Your grades are really good.
I don't know. My uncle thinks college is a scam for people's money.
Well, that's true, I guess. But you have to know that college offers more than just a degree. It's also a chance to really learn. The one thing people always regret is not getting enough of an education, even if they're really rich.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, hey, this is my uncle's house.
Up there, the white one?
Yeah. Well, thanks for the ride, Mrs. Rhines.
Well, thank you for fixing my car.
All right, well, good night.
Good night. I just feel so bad for him. Watching him today at the museum was almost heartbreaking.
Your mother and I were always glad I got out of the service before you were born.
He told me a few weeks ago that his dad was in the Army. I just had no idea that he was killed in the line of duty. I'm sure he misses his mom. I just think he really misses his dad.
I miss my dad.
Lacey, honey, why don't you go get that special dessert, huh? She made it all by herself.
Not really. I used a recipe.
Oh. Can't wait to try it, honey. Wow, it looks yummy.
Lacey, go ask Marta to come and make me some coffee, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Speaking of missing fathers, what's going on with Dean? Lacey said he came by last night.
Yeah, he did. To get his passport so he can go away with Shannon.
Carrie, I know I've said this before, but it's not your fault. You didn't do anything wrong.
Thanks, Dad. Keep telling myself that. But she's the one he's living with.
He'd stay with anyone who validates his ego right now. As soon as his business started to go downhill, I could see him start to change.
It's not like I wasn't supportive, though, Dad. I was.
I know you were.
Why did he have to run off with some bartender?
Grandpa, Martha says coffee's not good for your blood pressure.
Marta also says that I'll catch a cold every time I go fishing.
Sounds like Marta's a pretty smart lady, huh?
Marta needs to mind her own business. Okay. Tell her decaf for me.
Okay.
Did she say anything about her husband or their child?
No, not much. She seemed more interested in finding out about me.
That must have been a short conversation. That's okay. My little bartender friend Shannon is very open about Carrie's custody battle. I don't get it. She's hot. She's the only child of a millionaire. Why the hell would you want to waste her life teaching kids all day?
Guess she just wants to make a difference.
She'll make a difference in our lives, all right. At least your daddy's money will.
Seriously, though, she's a good person.
You say that like it matters. What's your point?
No, there's no point.
Come on, kid, spit it out.
It's just that she's different than the kind of people we usually pull this stuff on. Like that guy last year, Derek.
Derek, right.
I mean, that guy was a total jerk. He deserved it.
Absolutely. But look at David McMillan. He made so much money selling his auto parts company, he can support his daughter, his granddaughter, a third world country for that matter. $500,000 means nothing to him.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Of course I'm right. Besides, do you know how many hot cars $500,000 will buy? We can tell Collins to shove his 60-40. That's a good one. But I need something a little more intimate.
Yeah, well, you'll get them, okay? Just give me a little more time.
That's my boy. Coming to get you, teacher.
All righty. Time for bed. That's enough. Good girl.
Mom, do I have to spend the night at Shannon's?
Well, that's where your dad is, and he misses you.
Yeah, but I hate sleeping there. Her house stinks like smoke.
She hasn't been smoking since I talked to your dad about it, has she?
No, but last time I was there, she was so loud, I couldn't even sleep. They were up the whole night drinking wine with Shannon's friends.
Really? Well, why don't I tell your dad that from now on he needs to have you back here before bedtime? Better? Okay. Good night.
Mom, why doesn't he just come back?
I don't know, sweetheart. I don't know. Get some sleep. I love you very much.
Honey, try this.
Oh, okay. God, it's amazing.
Now beg me for another taste. You know you want
I'll
to.
get it. I'll get one right here. You've been eating it.
Yummy.
This is really good.
Why not?
I'm not making her go if she doesn't want to go, Dean.
I don't believe she said any of those things.
I'm not making this up. Lacey told me last night.
What are you really trying to do, Carrie?
I'm trying to do what's in the best interest of our daughter. If you two are going to be partying all night, I don't want her over there.
This is ridiculous.
She's coming downstairs. I have to get her breakfast going, so
So I guess that's it.
I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, you'll be hearing from me.
Okay?
Was that Dad?
Yes, that was your daddy. And he asked me to give you a little phone tickle. Mwah. Do you want some cereal this morning?
Yeah.
What are you waiting for? We have to move on this.
Told you when the time is right, I will.
You should cry.
What?
Women are suckers for men who cry. Sometimes if you cry when you're with a woman, they'll let you do anything you want. It's true.
You know what? Just let me deal with the details, all right? You just have the camera ready.
Hey, if you can't do this,
I can, okay? I gotta go.
have a nice day at school, kiddo.
I feel for you. It's a tough situation.
Yeah, and then you throw kids into the equation and it changes everything.
I sure do.
The issue with Dean, of course I want Lacey to be a part of his life, but not under these circumstances.
You mean the drinking?
The drinking, the sleazy company he's been keeping. He's been completely ignoring his business.
Well, you know, hopefully he'll come to his senses and he'll just move through this phase and he'll come back to you and Lacey.
Really? You think?
Mm-hmm. Morning.
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 Actually, I need to talk to her about something. Do you care if I meet up with you in a minute?
No, sure. I'll see you later.
Thanks. Mrs. Wilson, do you have a second? I need to speak to you about a situation with a student.
Sure.
I'm at my wit's end with this one. He's a very smart kid, a hard worker. He's a member of the history club. He's getting A's in English.
Carrie, you know the parents and guardians are always the biggest challenge. If his uncle doesn't want him to go to college, all you can do is make a case that he should.
But I feel like I'm already losing that battle.
Well, he is 18 next year. He'll be able to make his own decision.
Don't you think that might be too late?
Well, maybe that's your job this year, to make sure that it's not. Keep making your case for college, and I'm sure it'll sink in.
I'll keep trying to do that, of course. Is there nothing else that we could be doing?
I'll talk to the counselors and see if they can work him into their schedule. Maybe just a few sessions to help him with the application process since he's not getting any support at home.
Great, thank you. That's perfect. And I will keep thinking about what I could be doing. I know there's got to be something else.
Carrie, listen to me. Like, you always go above and beyond for your students, and that's wonderful. That's why they love you. But don't go overboard here. You need to be focused on all of your students.
2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
And then he brings the Benz back. To beautiful women like you, Shannon. And the beautiful cars they drive.
And to the men that give them great deals.
Right. So what's up with that boyfriend of yours? You ready to dump him yet?
Yeah, you wish.
I do. But honestly, any new drama between him and his ex-wife? What's her name? Carly?
Carrie.
Carrie, right?
But she's such a bitch. Wait till you hear the latest. Okay, so the other night, Dee and I had some friends over. I mean, now these are people that I haven't seen in ages, and his daughter's there. So we're sitting around talking, a couple bottles of wine, no big deal. Anyways, Lacey, his daughter, tells her mom that we're all drunk and loud and she can't sleep and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, boy.
Now, Carrie says that I'm a bad influence and Lacey isn't allowed over anymore.
You're kidding.
No.
But I mean, honestly, what do you care, right? Do you really want that little brat running around your house anyway?
I mean, I don't care. But it's important to Dean, so, you know, I mean, I'm trying to like her. It's just, kids give me a headache.
Yeah, me too. So is he gonna let her jerk him around or what?
No way. I think a lawyer's gonna get involved.
Money. Hit me.
Speak of the devil, here is the sexiest man I ever met. Mwah.
Get a room.
Oh, honey, this is the guy I was telling you about, Bill. He's the guy that gave me the great deal on the Beamer.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Heard a lot about you.
Oh, don't worry. All good things. Scotch and soda?
You know it. I got it. Oh, cheers. Yeah.
What? Can he even do this?
No, it's all right, Carrie. You don't have to get too worked up. Now, it's just a letter asking for partial physical custody, and he's not threatening legal action if you don't comply.
Well, his lawyer drafted the letter, so clearly he's suggesting that he will.
Not necessarily, and from the conversation that you two had this morning, he just wants you to know that he's serious about the right to have his daughter spend the night.
I cannot believe this.
Carrie, why don't I respond and say that you're willing to meet with him and his lawyer and discuss what's best for Lacey? That way you're not conceding to anything, you're just willing to talk.
Okay, Anna. Thank you for handling this. I'll talk to you about it later, okay?
Take care. Bye-bye.
Hi, everyone. Please pull out your take-home quiz that I asked you to finish last night for homework.
Mrs. Rhines,
Yes, Pete?
what if something came up and you didn't get a chance to do it? Can we turn them in tomorrow?
Who else didn't get a chance to finish the assignment? Oh, come on, guys. You know what? I'm really disappointed. You know the rule. Email me if you have a problem with the assignment. I understand if your computer crashes or your backpack gets stolen, but the responsible thing to do is let me know in advance. Don't just show up on the day that something is due and tell me you don't have it. For those of you that didn't finish, you're just gonna get a 0. What? Now take them out so I can come around and pick them up. Please take them out. Thanks. Thanks. Jeremy, do you have your assignment?
I couldn't, okay? I couldn't.
Jeremy.
You're all looking at it.
All right, pass your quizzes forward and please open your books to page 212. Hello?
Mrs. Rhines.
Jeremy, where are you?
I'm at Bruning Park. I didn't know where else to go.
Why did you run out like that? Everyone's really worried about you.
I know, and I'm sorry. I couldn't take it anymore.
What's going on?
It's just... Today's the day that my dad died.
Oh, Jeremy, I'm so sorry.
My uncle, he doesn't even want me to go to Pittsburgh. He just wants me to stay behind and help him with the car lot. I don't know what to do anymore. I need to talk to you. Can you come here and meet me?
Well, listen, why don't you just... Maybe we... Jeremy? Jeremy? Hello?
What's going on?
It's Jeremy. He sounded really upset. I'm just nervous. I don't know what he might do. I'm gonna talk to him.
No, Carrie.
Yeah, I realize that. But there's no law that says you can only deal with Mr. Collins. We're both businessmen, right, Miguel?
Yeah, but it's just not done that way.
Miguel, listen to what I'm saying. It's very simple. You're the guy who takes the cars and gets them ready to sell, and I'm the guy who sells them. So why do we need a middleman?
Yeah, you got a point, I guess.
Hang on. Miguel.
Yeah?
I gotta take this call. But you do not want to miss out on this. Mark my words, we're going to be big together. Big, buddy.
All cash?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
We'll talk numbers next week, all right?
Yeah, you got it.
Bye. Yeah.
What's going on?
She's on her way. I'm at the park by the pavilion.
Be right there.
Jeremy.
This is Ryan. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you. You didn't need to come.
No, it's okay. I'm glad you're all right. You gotta be worried. Everything's gonna be fine.
I'm sorry I didn't do my assignment. It's just when I got home, me and my uncle had a fight.
About you going to school? Well, what happened?
He found my applications and he just tore them up.
He tore them up? Why?
He doesn't even want me going to high school. He just wants me to work on the car lot.
I'm so sorry, Jeremy.
Before my grandma died, she said the one thing that my father wanted was for me to go to college. She said that. It isn't fair.
Maybe I should talk to your uncle.
No. That would just make things worse.
You could listen to me and see the
please
bigger
just
picture.
promise me.
Oh, okay. But just because your uncle doesn't want you going to college doesn't mean you can't. It's your life, your decision.
He doesn't want me taking the entrance exams.
You don't need permission to do that, you know? I want you to make a list of all of the colleges that you would like to apply to. We'll get new applications, and if you're up for it, you can take the entrance exam next month.
I missed the deadline to sign up.
Why don't I make some calls tomorrow and just see what I can do?
Really?
Yes, really. You're a smart kid, Jeremy. If you go to college, there's no limit on what you can do with your life. Your father had the right idea. Come here. Everything's gonna be okay. You're just going through a lot right now. We'll get through it, one step at a time.
Well, I better get going. My uncle's probably worried.
Okay.
But, I'm sorry I didn't finish the assignment.
That I can't do anything about. You just failed. I'm kidding. But we will figure out something about those tests.
That's right, Evan. Let's see who Miguel sells his cars to now.
I just think that I can make a difference for him. It means a lot that he even called. He's reaching out for help, Dad.
You're a good person, Carrie. I mean it. You know, I probably don't say this often enough, but I'm really proud of you.
Thanks, Dad. I needed to hear that.
I know.
You're coming home right after your fishing trip.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm gonna have Lacey whip us up some filet trout.
Wow, I'll be looking forward to that. Lace?
Yeah?
Baby, we gotta go.
Okay.
Got your taco.
I'm not hungry.
Your little walk in the park today? Perfect. It was beautiful.
Did you get the pictures?
Hell yeah, I got the pictures.
Okay, let's just get this done and over with, all right?
Jeremy, who's the attitude?
Hey, guys. Jeremy, I'm glad I caught you here. I wasn't able to look online last night, but I did find this. It's a list of all the high schools that offer the college entrance exam. They're spread out all over the city. Each one has a different date. But I thought you might like South Pass because it's only a couple miles away. And I also found this. It's a list of all the classes that the community college offers at night. And you could actually get credit toward a degree. I thought you might like this one there, the history.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And I still want to look up more information.
You think your uncle could get me a convertible?
Pete, I don't know. You've asked me a million times and I have no idea, okay? So ask him yourself.
I will. It's all good, man. So, what was that little moment I saw between you and Mrs. Rhines this morning?
What moment?
You know when she handed you some papers and rubbed your shoulder? Oh, Jeremy, here you go. I've written you a little love note.
Do you know how annoying it can be sometimes?
Has she been giving you a little, private tutoring after class?
Okay, seriously, shut up.
What? Dude, if you want to bang the teacher, that is cool. Seriously, I'll give my right arm for 5 minutes alone with that woman.
I said shut your mouth!
What is wrong with you lately, man?
David McMillan?
Yeah. Who are you?
A businessman just like you.
What are you doing here? What do you want?
You going fishing?
Yeah.
Have a good time.
Carrie, we have a zero tolerance policy for fighting at this school. Do I have to remind you that that includes any kind of inappropriate physical contact? Pushing, shoving. Jeremy is very lucky that Pete didn't push back.
I know that. You're right. Just understand that this kid has been under an incredible amount of emotional stress lately.
And what if this is a sign of a pattern that's developing?
Yes, what he did was wrong. Give him another chance. He doesn't deserve to be expelled or suspended.
Why are you going to bat for this kid? What is it about him?
I know we can't save them all. I know that. I just don't want to lose this one. I'm afraid if you kick him out, he won't come back.
All right, fine. But if it happens again, he's gone.
Thanks. Thank you. Why are you getting the lawyers involved, Dean?
Because I want to see my little girl.
I understand that, but why can't you just take her someplace for the weekend so she can spend time with you and not have to deal with Shannon?
Because Shannon's a part of my life, Carrie, whether you like it or not.
Listen, why don't we just get together this weekend and we can discuss it? I'll drop Lacey off at Dad's when he gets back on Saturday.
All right, but we're going to have to work this out.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Truman believed that Soviet Union was ultimately behind the attack. And he was afraid that if South Korea fell to North Korea, communism would spread all over Asia.
Just finish your class and I'll take her to the teacher's lounge to tell her.
Okay. And I'll join you as soon as the bell rings, okay?
Please do.
Into South Korea to attack the North Koreans from there.
Please forgive the interruption. Carrie, I need to speak with you for a moment. It's important.
Okay. Patty?
Patty's gonna watch your class.
What's going on with Mrs. Ryan's?
There's been a tragedy in her family. Mrs. Ryan's father passed away. He was at his summer house and had an accident.
Carrie, I am so sorry. So sorry, honey. So sorry.
I'm saying here, nobody could make this deal work. I would if I could, but I can't.
I need to talk to you.
I'm in the middle of helping these nice people get a new car. Can this wait?
No, I can't.
Hang on a second. I'm gonna take care of this, and I'll run those numbers again.
Okay.
What the hell was that?
This whole thing with Mrs. Ryan's, all right? It's done. It's over.
You jeopardized that sale out there.
Listen to me. She just lost her father. He had some type of accident. No, we can't do this to her anymore. Besides, she can't get the money now anyways.
Will you get a hold of yourself? You know, this could help us.
What?
Okay, Millen's dead. She inherits the money. She controls the money. We don't have to go through him.
I don't care. I don't want to be part of this anymore.
So what are you, two kindred spirits now? All right, if it's that important to you, I'll hold off for a week or so before I show her the photo.
No, she's been through enough.
I have been through enough. Me, Jeremy, you hear me? I've been busting my ass 7 days a week at the dealership here, where that lazy bum Collins makes a fortune doing nothing. Don't you forget, I'm the one who took your skinny ass in here, all right? My stupid brother had to ship himself off to that godforsaken country and get himself killed.
Don't talk about Dad like that.
Your dad was not a saint. If anybody was a saint, it was me, all right? I raised you. I put food on the table. I took care of you, even though you weren't mine. You'd be nothing if it wasn't for me.
You know what? This whole plan, you can't do it without me, and I'm done. All right, find someone else to blackmail, because I'm not going to be part of it.
You listen up. I'm following through this thing and you're gonna help me. You understand? If you don't, I'll make your life hell.
I can spend the night if you want. I'll just call John and I'm gonna let him know.
Oh, thanks, honey. That's sweet, but I'll be all right. Is she asleep?
Yeah. Finally.
Listen, if you need anything at all, or if you change your mind and you want me to come back, I am here.
Thanks. Night. Good night.
I'm really sorry, Carrie. He was a great man. Look, if you need me to take her for a couple of days...
I don't. I want her with me, at least until after the funeral.
Your dad was always really good to me.
My dad was always really good to everyone.
I'd really like to come to the funeral, if that's okay.
You can do whatever you want, Dean.
Carrie... Never mind. If you need anything, I mean that.
Need you at the car lot this afternoon. Detail the new cars.
I can't. I got classes this afternoon.
Skip them. See you around 2.
Dean, can you give me just a minute?
Sure, of course.
Stay with Daddy, okay, baby? Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for coming. It means a lot to me.
I'm really sorry about your father, Mrs. Ryans.
I should probably go.
So listen, I'm not rushing you or anything, but when are you coming back to school? You know the students ask about you every day.
Really?
They love you.
Probably early next week. I just need a few more days to clear my head.
Yeah, I understand.
I never wanted any of this to happen. I swear. What do I do now, Dad? What should I do?
Hello? Hello?
There's a package for you. At the back door of your house. I'll call you back in 10 minutes.
Who the hell is this?
You're very photogenic.
Why are you doing this?
Because I want $500,000.
I don't have that kind of money.
With your inheritance, any bank in the country would give you that loan.
Who are you?
You don't need to know that. What's important is that those photos don't go public. You know what happens to teachers who have affairs with their students? Their career is over. The name Carrie Ryans will be on every sex offender list from here to California. You won't be allowed within 50 feet of a high school. And this certainly won't help you in your custody battle with Dean. Get the money together. I'll call you in a couple days.
Hello?
Patty,
Yeah, sweetie, what's the matter?
can you come over here, please? I need to talk to you.
Oh my God, Carrie. They're all of you and Jeremy, and it makes it look like you two are involved.
I know. These are just the ones I know about, too. What I can't figure out is who would do this?
Could be anybody. Half the state knows how wealthy your dad was. Whoever this is, he's banking on the fact that this could ruin your teaching career. $500,000, that's a lot of money, though.
It's not just my career. It's Lacey and Dean, even Jeremy.
You're not really thinking of paying the money, are you?
I don't know what to do, Patty. Even if I can prove that there's nothing there with Jeremy, it could take a lot of time.
Maybe it won't come to that. Jeremy will vouch that nothing's going on.
They could just say he's lying to protect me. Doesn't matter how I look at this, it's just a disaster.
I think we need to find you a criminal attorney. Somebody who's dealt with this kind of thing before.
Should I just go to the police?
Even if you go to the police, these photos will still be made public. And you know how the media loves to run stories like this.
Just wish Jeremy wasn't involved in this mess.
Carrie, was there anything between the two of you?
No, Anne.
I mean, I'm not just talking romantically. I mean, did you spend an inordinate amount of time with him, especially after class?
I did absolutely nothing wrong. This is a troubled kid. He lost both of his parents, and he lives with a guy that's constantly selling him short. I simply wanted to make sure that he considered college. That's it.
All right. I'll contact a few other attorneys and see if they can recommend somebody good. You only have one chance to handle this properly.
Thanks.
We'll find you somebody, I promise.
And 6 of them are SUVs. Less than a year old.
I'll take 2 coupes.
That's it. You only want 2 cars?
The business has been slow.
You move more SUVs than anybody else in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I have ups and downs just like anybody else in the neighborhood. You know, I don't know. You're right. You know, winter's coming on. SUVs move really well. Give me 5.
Good. I'll tell Mr. Collins.
Fine.
We'll have them for you next week.
Great.
Take care.
Give me a call.
Yeah.
Mr. Collins.
Yeah, Evan.
Are you in town?
For a couple of days.
Can I meet with you?
What's the problem?
We need to talk about Bill Rander.
Jeremy, get that, will you? Jeremy!
Mr. Rander?
Yes?
Hi, I'm Carrie Ryans, one of Jeremy's teachers.
Oh, right. Oh, come in.
Thank you. Is he here? I would love to speak to him.
I think he's in his room studying. Jeremy, your teacher's here. Come in. Can I get you a cup of coffee?
No. No, I'm good. Thanks, though.
Oh, my nephew's a lucky student.
Thanks.
Jeremy?
Mrs. Ryans.
Hi, I've been trying to reach you on your cell phone.
Yeah, the battery must be dead.
There's something going on. I need you to look at these.
Exam trouble?
No. Jeremy's doing quite well in school, actually.
Good.
Listen, I'm the target here. Unfortunately, they have involved you as well.
Think I should see these?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my God.
I know what it looks like. I can assure you there is nothing going on between us. Someone's just trying to make it look like there is.
You could have fooled me.
Excuse me? Jeremy, tell your uncle what's going on in these photos.
Jeremy?
Jeremy, just tell your uncle the truth.
I think the truth is right here in my hands. And that is that you're having an affair with my nephew.
No. Oh, no, sir, that is not what's going on there.
No? Here's a picture of you and him in the middle of the night in your car.
My car broke down. Jeremy happened to be there, so he repaired it. And it was dark. I gave him a ride home.
He's a wonderful mechanic. The two of you in a park somewhere, away from school, being intimate?
Jeremy was upset. I consoled him.
This one doesn't look like consolation to me. Miss Ryan, let me ask you a question. Do you have children?
Yes.
How would you feel if I came to you as a teacher with intimate pictures of myself and your children?
I know how you feel.
I don't think you know how I feel.
Jeremy, please, tell your uncle what's going on here.
Clearly, this is a legal matter.
Jeremy, please, tell your uncle the truth.
Miss Ryans, I don't think you're fit to teach.
Something's going on here. Jeremy.
You leave or I'll call the police.
Don't worry. I'm leaving. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Get out.
Will you at least look at me?
You sit down. I'm going to talk to you next. Get out of my house.
Jeremy.
You did it. We're done. Everything's gonna work out.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. In a few days, she's gonna pay it. And then we move on. She doesn't care about her inheritance. All she wants to do is keep her daughter, which she will.
She doesn't deserve what we're doing to her. She just lost her father, for God's sake.
Jeremy, that's exactly why she's gonna pay it. Do you really think we could have done any of this with her father still alive?
What are you talking about? We planned this months ago.
So?
So we had no idea that her was... Wait a minute.
Come on, Jeremy. David McMillan would have never given his daughter money for blackmail.
You killed her father?
Don't be so naive, kid.
That's it. I'm done. This is over.
Don't you be stupid. I go down, you go down. And you can bet that I will tell him that you helped plan the murder. Life in prison's a lot longer for you than me, kid.
Go to hell.
Think about it. Who cares? He'll be back.
Hi, Mom. What's wrong? What happened?
Nothing, sweetheart. Mommy's fine.
Carrie?
I think she's been crying.
I want you to go upstairs and get ready for bed, okay?
Okay. Is Dad staying overnight?
You know that Daddy has to leave, honey. Now go upstairs and get ready for bed like I told you. Mommy and Daddy will be up really soon to tell you goodnight, okay?
Okay.
I'll be up in a bit, sweetie.
Carrie, what happened?
Nothing. I really don't want to talk about it, Dean.
Please tell me.
I'm fine. I'm sure you need to get back to Shannon anyway.
Actually, I don't. I moved out. It's a long story. We had a big fight. The bottom line is, you were right. About everything. Well, Carrie, I know that I haven't been someone that you can count on for quite a while. And I'm sorry. But I want you to know that whatever it is that you're going through right now, I'm here for you.
All I was trying to do was help this kid. How did this turn into such a nightmare?
It's all gonna be okay, Carrie. I promise. Come here. Just try to get some sleep.
What time is it?
Just after 8. So what time does Ann get in?
Not until 10 usually, but I'm gonna go call her on her cell phone. Do you mind waking Lacey up? She's gotta start getting ready for school.
You got it.
And Libby.
Hey, Ann, it's Carrie. I'm sorry to call so early.
Not at all. I'm actually at the office preparing for a court case. What's going on?
I just wanted to let you know there's been a new development with the blackmail. I'm pretty sure Jeremy's involved.
Jeremy?
What the hell am I doing?
I did get the name of another lawyer, and I'm going to call him right now and see if he's in. I'm also going to call the police and tell them that you're willing to come in and talk. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, all right?
Okay. Thanks, Ann. I'll talk to you soon.
Take care. Bye-bye.
So you're gonna call the police?
Well, Ann's gonna handle it and then call me back and tell me what to do.
Lacey's not feeling well.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah, she's got a tummy ache. Is it okay if I hang out with her here today?
Yeah, actually, that would help out a lot. Will you just call the school and let them know that she's not coming in?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go check on her. And, thank you.
I can't do this anymore.
I'm sorry you're sick, sweetheart. I'm just gonna go make you some toast, but rest until I get back, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Mwah.
Carrie, it's your cell.
Hello?
Mrs. Ryans, I need to talk to you.
It's him. Where are you?
I'm in Columbia, Maryland. I'm about 2 hours away from Philly, but I'm coming back. We need to talk. Can we meet somewhere, please?
I'm not gonna meet you alone, Jeremy.
Mrs. Ryans, I'm not gonna lie about the pictures. Me and my uncle got in a huge fight last night, and I'm done, okay? You don't have to worry.
You should know that I'm gonna go to the police today.
Please just meet up with me first, okay? There's something you need to know. We can go someplace, all right? We can go to some public place, like, we can go to the monument room at the War Museum. And then you can go to the police.
Okay, fine. I'll see you there in 2 hours.
Okay.
He said there's something he needs to tell me, Dean.
Be willing to sign your name. Anybody seen Jeremy?
There's some soup in the fridge if Lacey's hungry when she wakes up.
Be careful, Carrie.
I will.
Where do you want to talk?
Right here. What do you want to tell me, Jeremy?
The truth.
All right.
Okay, the part about my dad dying in Bosnia, that was true, and my mom's suicide.
The day you left class, was that really the anniversary of your dad's death?
No. He died in the summer.
Why would you do this to me?
I don't know. I know this sounds really lame, but I don't know. My uncle and I have been doing these scams since I was a little kid. Insurance claims, little lawsuits that didn't really count. Just nothing as big as what we did to you, though.
Jeremy, I really cared about you.
I know. And I started feeling really, really bad about what we were doing.
How did you find me?
My uncle gets this trades magazine. When your father sold all his parts to chain, there was an article about how much money he made. So Bill started doing some research, and he found that article about you.
Me?
When you won that teaching award for always going above and beyond for your students. Anyways, he thought he'd made up that we would have an affair. So I transferred to your high school.
So, wow, I feel like such a fool. I was completely set up. The car breaking down and your uncle telling you you can't go to college.
No. Some of it was the truth. Some of it wasn't, but...
Jeremy, I've heard enough.
Mrs. Rhines, it gets worse. When your father died, I wanted to stop. I know what you were going through.
Jeremy. Jeremy. What is it?
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Rhines. I didn't know.
I know you are.
I didn't know until yesterday, I promise.
No, what?
Your father.
What about him?
my uncle. Your father's accident. It wasn't. I'm sorry. I didn't. He killed my dad. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
We're gonna go to the police right now, and you're telling them everything you just told me.
No.
Yes, we are. It's the right thing to do, Jeremy.
How did I let all this happen?
I don't know. But we're gonna stop it right now.
Your uncle's got a prior, assault. The charges were eventually dropped.
Yeah, he got in a fight in a bar. He always bragged about how he really hurt the guy.
Well, that's not enough for me to get a search warrant.
What are you saying? That Bill Rander gets away with murdering my father?
I can't get an arrest warrant. And I don't know any judge who's gonna let me in the house just yet. But I could probably get a wiretap. But if I did that, you're gonna have to get him to say what he did.
No, I can't.
Jeremy, you wouldn't have to see him. It would just be a phone call.
Mrs. Ryans, you know I can't. Look, okay, I'm sorry. I've done everything I can, but I can't do any more.
Look, Jeremy, I understand that you feel you owe your uncle, or with him raising you after your parents are gone. But believe me, if my own father killed somebody, I'd turn him over to the police in a second.
If your dad were here in your position, what do you think he would do?
You'd stop him before it ever happens.
So can you. You can stop this before it happens to someone else. Jeremy, this man needs your help.
She's right.
So it would just have to be a phone call, just one, right?
Yeah, all you have to do is get him to admit that he killed David McMillan. He won't even know it's being recorded.
I know you can do this. I know you can.
Okay.
All right, good. Is he at a place you could talk to him right now?
I don't know. He's probably at the dealership, so best to get him at home.
What time would that be?
I don't know. There's a game on at 7, so probably then.
All right, good.
Yes?
Detective Shea in homicide. Look, I need a wiretap warrant ASAP.
Hello?
It's me.
Where the hell are you?
I'm at a friend's.
Where?
Doesn't matter.
Jeremy.
We have to talk. You gotta come home sooner or later, so you might as well get your ass back here.
How could you do this to me?
Jeremy, get a grip. We are so close. It'll all be over in a couple days.
Are you kidding me? You made me an accomplice to a murder, Bill.
I did what I had to do.
What you had to do, you knew you would have gotten the money from him.
Jeremy, what do you want from me?
In 6 months, we'll be moving all those cars. You'll have more money than you ever dreamed of.
I can't trust you, Uncle Bill. You should have told me you were gonna kill him.
We both know that if I told you the plan, you would never go along with it.
What's done is done. You can't change things now.
You're right, Uncle Bill. You can't.
Jeremy. Jeremy!
With all those cars, you'll have more money than you ever dreamed of.
I can't trust you, Uncle Bill.
You should have told me you were gonna kill him.
We both know that if I had told you the plan, you would never go along with it. What's done is done. You can't change things now. Good job, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Cover the back door.
You okay?
Yeah.
Hey. You do know you did the right thing, don't you?
I guess so.
You did. And you're free now. You can go be anyone you want to be.
Mr. Lander, open up. Philadelphia Police Department.
It's open. How'd it go?
Let's just say Bill Render won't be making any more calls to our suppliers.
I knew I could count on you, Evan.
You always do.
Hello.
Dad's here.
Brought something for my star ballerina.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome.
Wow, how pretty. I'll put these in water. You go get your jacket on.
Okay.
And for the ballerina's mother.
Thank you, Dean. It's very sweet.
How was the history contest?
Pretty good. Everything went really well. We had about 100 applicants this year, which was great. I guess the kids were really excited about a weekend away in Washington.
Sounds like fun. What do you think about the three of us all maybe heading up there? I have a client who swears he could put us on the White House tour, no waiting.
Might be something for us to think about. I'll get that. Will you go help Lacey find her jacket?
Sure.
Hi.
Hey. Sorry for just showing up, but I want to say goodbye.
Where are you going?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Did you get into the university there?
No, not exactly, but I applied for some classes for the community college there, so it's a start. I even found a studio apartment, so I just gotta find a job and I'll be good to go. My probation officer says it's okay.
I'm proud of you, Jeremy. I think you're gonna do very well in college.
Thanks. Well, guess that's it. Just want to say thank you, Mrs. Ryans, for everything.
Yeah. You're welcome. Yep. Best of luck. Listen, shoot me an email now and then. Let me know how things are going in your life.
I will, definitely. All right. Bye.
Bye.
All set? See who's at the door?
Jeremy.
No kidding. How's he doing?
He's good. I think I think he's gonna make it. But we have to get going. Miss Lacey's audience awaits her.
That's right.
Right.